I got a question for you. Are you creating leaders or are you creating lemmings? That's kind of a punch in the gut, right? Because we have a lot to think about with those two words. What's a leader? Somebody who inspires, things like that. What's a lemming? Somebody who blindly follows. Let's talk about that next. All right, leaders or lemmings? Good question, right? So what's our job as a leader? Our job as a leader, obviously, is to inspire people to do things that they normally otherwise wouldn't do or that they need to do. Okay? So there are millions of definitions about leaders, millions of definitions, and everybody has a different way of viewing what a leader is. But here's what a leader is not. And I think this is really important here. A leader is not somebody who prevents others from becoming a leader. And what I'm talking about here is, how do you develop leaders? Are you developing people that can solve problems, or are you developing people who come to you for solutions? This is really a fine line. You have to be very careful in your leadership, because you can either empower people or enable people. And I know I've used those two terms before, but I want to stress those because they're extraordinarily important to leadership development. So ultimately, and this is really one of the vulnerable aspects of being a leader. And I'm digging way deeper than what's written in this copy here on this, because this is really heart-touching, mind-moving information here. That, you know, when you go to build a leader, your job is to replace yourself with those leaders. Let's call it what it is. You have to build your replacement. If you can build somebody who can outperform you, you've done your job. You've done your job as a leader, because your job is to take and continue to raise the bar in that leadership in what you do. And here's the reality. A lot of times we parent people. We parent those that we're leading, and we're hurting them. We really are. We have to care about their growth. We have to care about their growth as a leader and their ability to lead. And if we go and we solve all their problems for them, then we're creating future challenges for them. So think about that. Next time you meet with your team, you meet with those that you're mentoring or you're coaching or something like that, and find out, are you just telling them what they need to know? Or are you helping them figure out what they need to do, their problem-solving skills? Are you helping them develop options to see the situation as it is factually instead of emotionally? So this is a really important thing to think about, because if all you're doing is building lemmings, sure, you're going to have a great following. You're going to have a lot of people who just want to do things for you, that will follow you blindly. That's kind of the loose interpretation of a lemming. It's, you know, that's kind of what it's used for. Not to be insulting in this, but the reality is you're just giving people this opportunity to listen for the next list of things you want them to do, as opposed to helping them understand how they can become better doing those things and lead their way through those to solve problems, to help people, to create better leadership within themselves. So think about that next time you're meeting with your group of leaders that you're developing, and help them grow. That's what this is all about. This is from love, from the heart, from the help them grow and develop great leaders. That's what I got for you today. Have a great day. Love you guys. Thanks for what you do. I've been able to go out and talk on video to a bunch of different organizations like this. And I love helping people develop leaders. So have a great day. See ya.